Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day number 9. Look it, Sim was pretty long at 8. We just had a lot to get to. So 9, we're going to try to be a little bit shorter. And I promise you're going to get the wrapping in this one because look it, 8 was just too long, y'all. We were 20 something minutes and I'm sorry. Okay, so I've had a couple of people mention this as well. Yes, I know this eye is very droopy, so we're going to talk about a couple of things. That's going to be one of them. No, nothing's happened. No, nothing is wrong. Apparently, the Dysport that we are now using in place of Botox basically affects your face a little bit differently. And in my case, for whatever reason, on this eye, a month in, which is weird, it's just the way the Dysport spreads. It has made this lid a little droopy. And we've got some eye drops that I'm going to go get to kind of combat that until this wears off. It generally doesn't take long. It kind of just pops up and then it goes away and then it's fine. But to fix that, we're probably going to use Botox on that area so that it doesn't happen again. There's nothing wrong with me, and my anesthetician did absolutely nothing wrong. This is a learning curve on how things affect me personally. This is why she would bring me back several times to look to see, to learn how did it affect this way. It's different on every person. So please know that if you ever decide that you want to go in and do things like Dysport or Botox or things of that nature, they affect everybody differently. Every human is different. Every face is different. Every anesthetician is different. Mine is the best. Just gonna say, she's at Curette Med Spa down in Ottawa, Tennessee, for all of my local people, that she was very concerned about this and wanted to make sure that we address that issue and it doesn't happen again. But if you don't tell her, she won't know. So yes, you do see that difference. I'm fine. I did not have a stroke. I'm okay. Thank you all for your concern, though. I do appreciate it. The second thing that I want to talk to about today is a really good friend of mine. I love her so much. She is another YouTuber as well. Her channel is called More Basics. And if you have never been there, please go. If you just want to have some joy, go to her channel because that's all it is. It's just joy. She is the sweetest person I have ever met. She is also doing Vlogmas, and she did a couple of them, and I generally comment on hers. And she had posted one about forgiveness and some things that had happened, being accused of some things that she obviously didn't do. But I had made the comment, and how that had turned her away from church for a long time. And I had made the comment that, forgiveness is really for you. It's not for the other person, right? Because holding on to a grudge just eats you up inside. It doesn't do anything to the other person, right? So forgiveness is for you. Well, of course, her Vlogmas Day number 5. Y'all won't cry. Won't cry. I love her. She's so sweet. She read the comments and she read mine. She made me cry. She really made me cry, but in a good way because she's so sweet and she's so precious. And I really want her to be successful. And several times, she had talked about, well, maybe I'm just not going to do the YouTube. And I'm like, no, you need to do it. You're really good at it. You really have a place there, and I think you should continue. And I'm glad she has, because she's helped a lot of people. And she's sweet. Well, the reason I'm kind of bringing it up today is because she had talked about that one, and she said, holding on to an incident that she's not been able to let go. And I'm not talking out of place. She spoke about this, so I'm going to bring it up on my channel, that she's having a really hard time forgiving right now. She, unfortunately, she's talked about this on her channel. She'd had a miscarriage, and she's had several. I understand. I've had several. I know what that's like. And someone had made an unkind comment, whether it was intentional or not. It was unkind, and it hurt her heart. And she's struggling right now because she's not able to forgive yet. So, Ashley, my love, this one's for you. I already wrote it on there, but I'm going to tell you anyway, because sometimes you just, you need to hear the intention behind the words. Don't worry about it. You grieve as long as you need to grieve, my love. Okay? God will give it to you. Your heart will heal, and the forgiveness will come. And you're a wonderful person. So don't worry about it. It'll come. It'll come. So I'm sorry to be a downer, but I wanted to address her because she is such a sweetheart, and she takes those things very hardly when she's not able to do what she feels is the right thing at the time. You're doing the right thing at the right time, and the forgiveness will come. I love you, and God loves you. So you just remember that, okay? All right, so let's move on to some happier things, but I just felt like that needed to be addressed. So we'll put a mascara warning at the beginning of it. But she's doing wonderful things. And, she helps me stay connected to the holier things of the side, because I am a Christian, in case you did not know that. Because sometimes on my channel it doesn't show, but I am a Christian. I truly believe in God. If that bothers you, I'm probably not the channel for you. I am that typical person. Look at, I love Jesus, I do, but I cuss a little. And I just have to ask for forgiveness. But I have a sense of humor because that's what God gave me, right? And so I use it to the best of my ability. So yeah, but I don't go to church at this point in time because I don't have a church home. I just haven't found a place that I'm comfortable with. But I am a full believer that you could have a full and what's the word I'm looking for? And good relationship with God without necessarily having to go to church. Do I think it's important? Yes, I think everyone probably should go to church, but I think it's more important in your beliefs and whether or not you can have that relationship. The building in which you do it in, I don't feel has anything to do with it. But if you can find a good place that you want to be in, I think that's a good thing, because we all need that camaraderie, right? We need that fellowship. That's what God made us for. He did not intend for us to be alone, which I'm not. But he did not intend humans to be alone. He intended us to be together and, and have that relationship. So, it's okay if you don't, okay? It's okay. It's okay. But it's great if you can. So if you can find that church home, do it. Ashley, maybe one of these days. I always have hope. So anyway, we won't keep this one terribly long. We're already at 8 minutes. Since it got so sad, so fast, I think what we'll do is we're going to end it here. And here is where we are going to put in the Christmas joy. We're going to put in wrapping. So without further ado, enjoy the pretty paper and the pretty ribbons and the pretty bows. Merry Christmas, and keep that joy in your heart. Love you, bye.